It's another very wonderful, lovely, beautiful experience today somewhere in Nigeria, in the city of Lagos. Actually, a border town between Lagos and Ogun State, southwestern Nigeria. We are very lucky again to be on the front, in the presence of the Oracle himself. He's been out of the country in the last 8 days to the United States. He was away to the United States, to the city of Florida and some adjacent cities around Tampa, Florida. Then from there, he went to some European cities in the UK and Dublin before he went back to America. And by the time we got the information that he's back in the country, we had to rush down to make inquiries. But unfortunately, he's been under a whole lot of spiritual injunctions and all that. But we thank God that today we're before him to seek his opinion on some issues that has taken up the social media since he left the country for his ministerial appointment in Florida. We are before the prophet, the oracle, the Nostradamus of our time, the leader of Celestial Church of Christ, Elisha Parish, Nigeria and Europe, and the person of Prophet Dr. M.K.O Tibetan. You are aware of certain issues in the political sphere in the last 2 weeks, and especially in the religious circle in Nigeria, especially the issue of the famous pastor who divorced his wife in Abuja, one Pastor Joshua Iginla, and some other related spiritual and political issues. We are in the ambience of our Father today after so much efforts to talk to him in the last 4 days of his arrival. Daddy, we are very grateful to be with you today, and we thank you for giving us another very unique privilege. It has not been very easy talking to you since you came back in the weekend. We spoke to your aides and they said you had some spiritual injunction and all that. Until yesterday when we came and we spent a whole lot of 10 hours, and unfortunately you are also busy because we learned that you had a popular radio program in Nigeria and that warranted a lot of people to seek for spiritual indulgence and spiritual orientation from you, sir. To start with, sir, how was your American trip? We were not expecting it, but we just got an information that you are out to Florida and some adjacent city in the United States of America. So what took you out of the country to Florida, sir?
Yeah, we thank you. God bless you.
Amen, sir.
My son, Michael Fadi, they are my good son.
Okay, sir.
We've been together over 20 years. So the daughter got wedded in Florida.
Okay.
So he said I have to be there. Then, and I decided to go because the Bible said anywhere they are wedding or where they are doing burial is more palatable and comfortable to go. Because
the last time we learned that you went for a burial somewhere.
Yes, in the Imo State.
Yes, no, even United States. There was one you went for United States.
Yes, and then the lady is, our daughter is a PhD holder.
Okay.
Under 27. So it's very brilliant, sharp, and she married to a white man. So that was why I'm there. Yeah,
but why we always discover that most of the time there's always invitation for you in America, in Germany, and in Britain. Yesterday your schedule shows that you're also going to be away to Germany in a few days' time, sir. So why are you getting all this invitation from Europe and America and all the rest? Why do they need you so much there, sir?
Yeah, they need me there because, you see, all that glitters are not gold. I should give kudos to Nigerians living abroad.
Nigerians abroad?
Yes, because automatically they need a little pep talk. If you can survive in New York, the Nigerians survive in New York, Germany, Dublin, everywhere. What they cannot endure in Nigeria do happen there. You see, some people that they lost their parents here, and they cannot come home. Why? Because they did not have paper. They did not have paper to come home. So once they did not have the paper to come home, there's nothing they can do. But now they need the intervention of a prophet. So intervention of what? A prophet.
A prophet.
So when the prophet now, according to Deuteronomy 18:18,
yes, sir,
he said, I'm going to raise a prophet for them. Anytime they miss their way, the prophet has to bring them back. You get the point?
To the point, to the point.
Then when you look at Deuteronomy 29:29, he said the hidden thing belongs to the Lord. But what he has even put in the mind of the prophet to tell the congregation is for their own consumption. Then he now said, even I put it on my card.
Yes, sir.
He said in the book of Hosea 12 verse 13, he said, by the help of one prophet, the Lord brought the Israelites out of the land of Egypt. You know, they will be thinking how the fowl will walk,
yes,
how the duck will go,
yes,
how the camel, but the Lord work out the magic. And when you look at the book of Exodus 12, from verse 12 to 17, Exodus 13, 1 to 10, Exodus 14, from verse 10 to 21, he said, eat the food with your guard, your what? On your body, your loin on your body.
Eat the food.
Yes, and because after the food, you have to move. And then, mind you, the blood must be at the lintel of what? Of your door.
That was instruction for Israelis.
From the prophet.
For the prophet.
To the people.
Okay, sir.
That if you fail to have the blood, you should count all the firstborn in the house, the ant, chicken, dog, fowl, animal, dead. So that's the prophet. Then when you look at the book of Amos 3, from verse 6 to 10, he said, God will never do anything without revealing to a prophet. The people in the diaspora, they need me more. If you own a 1 week rent in London, they will throw away your property on the street.
No emotion.
No. Even though if you go to the hospital to bring your newborn baby home, and your prepaid meat are run off, you bring the baby into the darkness.
Jesus Christ.
Then even though you fell in UK on the high street, the emir will better call the police or leave you to die. Oh. Do you remember Nigerians are kings, sons and daughters of king? There is nothing the Lord has never given to Nigerian people.
No, my question is that our confusion here is that why did people get into that snag? You know, a lot of people just wake up and they say, I'm going to Europe, I'm going to London, I'm going to America. And like you said, the role of a prophet, sir, maybe some people deserve to even be in Norway or in Sweden. Maybe some people even deserve to survive in Nigeria here. So how do you think people can get out of the problem of taking a wrong decision? Then some of them are in London now for 20 years, they can't come home. There's a man on the social media now, after almost 40 years now, he's 63, he's now trying to come back to Imo State. He has been dumped by his wife. Some of them even have children, and their wife just called 911, maybe over some misunderstanding, and the woman threw them out of the streets. Then the country take the children, the society take the children. Over there is much legal power given to women, given to the feminists, than the masculine. So how do people know where to go and when not to go to America? Why should people be washing dead body, washing pints and all the rest, and they now be forming as if they are living big? So what's the role of the prophet in directing these people, sir?
Thank you very much.
Sorry,
Thank
sir.
you indeed. You see, we are equally born, but not equally talented. You see, going abroad is a curse for the black race.
Curse?
Yes, because the Bible said, do not go back to Egypt again. Where people will force you to work. Then you must be free. Even on Sunday, you don't need to fast on Sunday.
I don't know, sir.
Yeah, you don't need to fast on
Sunday. A lot of people are buying because
Sunday is the Lord's fasting. Sunday is the Lord's day. He said even your animal that you put rope on its neck, you should release it. And your maid should not be called houseboy that day. It's the Lord's day.
A lot of people beat their maid on
Sunday. No.
Even pour water on their maid.
You don't need to do that. You don't need to, because they did not know it. The law you said that exists in America, Canada, and everywhere, we have the same law here.
You mean for women?
Yeah, we have the whole law.
Okay, sir.
British colonized us, and they left all this in behind for us. But because because of our nonchalant attitude, we don't care. You know, Nigeria wanted to work in Alausa. Have on Friday, he will leave by 12 to go to the mosque. Then from there, we go home till Monday.
Just straight away home.
Just like that. That's the country we are living. Then because the governor went to Abuja, so the deputy may even late to office. Then when the governor now called, where are you, so and so? He said, oh, I'm in the office. I'm so, okay. Lying. So when the lie is the foundation of the black race, where do we go from there? Then who taught us how to lie? It's the British people. Who taught us how to lie? It's the English people. How can you tell me, buy my father to Europe?
Yes, sir.
Will do me any good? When they decide to take us as a slave? Is there any? They didn't count us to be human beings. So for traveling down there again, it's an easy way for them. How can Nigeria be traveling to Libya? How can Nigeria be traveling to Ghana? How can Nigeria be traveling to Malaysia? These are just because they are not quiet. And do you believe nobody can finish a bag of rice?
No, a whole bag of rice.
And nobody can finish in a week. And nobody can finish a whole dog, fowl, or chicken at a seat. And nobody can sleep in 2 rooms. Because, you know, they call something self-esteem.
Yes, sir. Yes, self-esteem indeed.
You can just wake up in the morning and went to a car garage and be pricing a new car.
Without even having the money, sir.
Yes, but by one day, I will ride this car. And the Lord will say, amen. You know, some people do not know how to dress on weekdays. When there is no party, go and see Nigerians. Àwọn aṣọ ẹbí tí ayé ti bàjẹ́ tí kò ní mínì. Àwọn àkàrà àwọn ẹ̀mí àti dojú akọjú sẹ́yìn. Ẹlòmí àti dé bus stop àmọ́ pé inú aṣọ òdi aṣọ ló wọ̀.
Jesus Christ.
It's
crazy, sir.
Òun náà ló gbógun tira ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ló máṣọ òun ló wọṣọ. Ìyẹn ò kan Jésù. So these are the things. Then for somebody to tell you won an American lottery.
Yeah, I was coming to that.
Yes, no, there's somebody who told you won an American lottery.
Yes, sir, they are one in Canada now, sir.
It's a lie. When you go to Canada now, people are suffering like stupid person. Because the hotel you wanted to work, the person that employed you is on contract. You cannot get gratuity. And you can work for 10 years, they tell you are fired today.
Just like that?
That's all. Your last salary is your last pay.
No pension.
My brother. And they are looking for people to help them expand Canada. So after having all those houses there, you know you cannot come over the house. You know the fool Abiola. Abiola who has more than 300 buildings in London. After his death, he cannot come up with anything. Until we decide to settle down with God. You see?
Because
in the book of Joshua 24,
okay, sir.
He said from verse 12 to 17, he said, don't allow us to run away from the false God our father was trying to serve those days. Now for me and my family, in verse 15 and 16, we will serve the Lord. Then in Ezekiel 14:14, he said, if Daniel and Noah should come back now, they will only save their life.
They can only save their own
life with their own sincerity. So, if God, a reverend came to our church,
yes, sir,
on the 16th, that was last Sunday, he said he has been preaching since 1990.
Since 1990?
Yeah.
That's
if you look at the
long time, sir.
If you look at the man, the alignment on his foot has already wear out.
Disjointed, sir? Jesus Christ.
And when you look at his, he look emaciated.
What happened to him, sir?
Because he's doing a wrong job. He's doing what? A wrong job. How can God send you to 7 churches? And you climb Okada to that 7 churches? What are you going to tell them there? Then when he wanted to leave yesterday, he was telling the church member that please, we should try it and work. We should try and pray hard because the coming of the Lord is at hand.
The coming of our Lord Jesus Christ
is at hand. I said, Then I now called the man and said, sir, hey, Josa,
why, sir?
Changes to long bonds in a being Baba Godfrey. Only a homeji, he should please help us solicit. We don't want them now.
Why, sir?
Because what they are going to meet will not be
so
present for them. Because up to this very hour, there is no one single Christian in Nigeria. Everybody is pursuing dollar. Everybody is pursuing naira. Everybody wanted to be Pastor Kasali, Reverend Kasali. Everybody wanted to be Pastor Larinde, who kept handkerchief inside the casket and said, and everybody wanted to be like Oyedepo, who built church and built an hospital. And then tell the people the miracle is given to the handkerchief is given to them now. We make them not to seek again. Is there any sense in what he's doing?
No, sir.
O kọ́ hospital ìyẹn Oyedepo o ṣe tó bá lọ kó handkerchief kan wá láti Ìlọrin tí custom ò gbà òpin lé wọn lọ́wọ́ o ṣe wá sọ fún wọn sí pé ẹni tó bá ti ní handkerchief yẹn lọ́wọ́ kò lè sick mọ́ láyéláyé ìwọ fún ara ẹ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ̀ rúru ojoojúmọ́ ló wọ emaciate tó gbẹ tí glucose ń jáde lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ etí ẹ̀ méjèèjì. Ó fẹ́ fi gbogbo ayé kọ́lé, ó fẹ́ fi gbogbo ayé ralẹ̀, ṣé o rí pé àti rí Christian.
This is very, very horrible. It's horrendous, sir.
So for come back to the America or the abroad in diaspora.
Yes, sir. People in diaspora.
So they need me to go there and liberate them. You know that some people supposed to live in Benin, in Bauchi.
In Benin City.
Yes, in Benin or Bauchi, because there is B in the prophecy. You may be thinking it's Britain.
That's great.
So until when he commit crime on the high street in London, and they will send him back, and for me to even go home and see my people, let me go to Bauchi. So where he's supposed to be at first, he will now take it at last. So that's the reason why the prophet has to go around. Because he said in Psalm 105 verse 12 and 13, he said, due to the fact that they are few in numbers, the good prophet are few.
Very few.
They are very few.
Limited, sir.
Even when they are just out of 1,000, it's only 3. They have to go around and liberate people.
From their ignorance.
Yes, sir. Because ignorance is not an excuse in where we are going. Because he said in the book of Mark 8, from verse 6 to 14, God said, I pity all these people.
I pity all these people.
All these women, this generation. They are coming for what can give them the heavenly food. They cannot even hold the money that they can use to buy pure water. Then Matthew 6, from verse 4 to 10, he said, how do we feed all these people? He said, the Lord has already knows what he wanted to do. So he now said, who amongst you has anything edible? Did you have 2 fishes and some 5 loaves of bread? He said, my father, can you bless this for me so I can feed these people again? Can Adeboye do this? No. Can Abiara do this? No. Can Oyedepo do this? No. Can Abiola, all the pastors in Nigeria, they cannot feed 10 people.
They're always taking, sir.
And they cannot, that means they are not doing God's work. And that's what he said in the book of John 10.
Taking,
from verse 6 to 18, he said, I didn't mean they came through the normal door. They could have even met me to open the door for them. They could have seen my face. But now that they came through the rear door or the window, they are all robbers and thieves. So the people living in diaspora still need good prophets to put them back on the way.
A lot of
even some of them have $20,000, $10,000, $2,000. So you can tell them come back home, set up a cold room, set up a gas plant, set up a plank, a sawmill. But they are still afraid. You know, to set up a factory in Nigeria, it's not the end of the whole thing. Yes, sir. But the staffing.
Even NAFDAC we finish.
Not the staffing. Not that.
Okay, sir. The staffing.
You know, if you employ 2 of your brother into it, they will finish you.
Jesus.
They will be telling the rest staff your stories. When they marry your mother, and when your mother divorced the first husband, and when he was living under the bridge, and look at him now, he's making me an ordinary driver. So, and he's not coming to church, he's not coming to work regularly.
They are policing their minds, sir.
So these are the problems. So some of them have to go and learn in a hard way. You know, some Celestial members are still hanging with Oyedepo. Some of Celestial members are still hanging in the express to Ibadan.
The Redeemed Church. Redeemed Camp. In
the Redeemed Camp. Helping them to play jitter, to collect money. Helping them to press the keyboard or to do gong. You know, these people in 30 years ago, they said Celestial did not know anything than dance. Because they are ignorant of what we are doing. Because they said, Ijo mimo aye unbe, emi mimo, emi alaye. That's hymn 322, stanza 2. Aye nshekini, aye mbe.
Aye mbe.
Then 276, so we pay. Oni ogun la sisi le nisisi, lati teruku jade, toko ba feje ni egbe. So what you love about now, they will still leave the place.
Eventually.
No, they are coming back because they are winding down. They are now in Redeemed.
Jesus.
They are now winding down. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti Elisha.
Yes, sir.
Ó ní ìjọ mímọ́ ti Kristi láti ọ̀run wá.
Ìjọ mímọ́
ti Kristi láti ọ̀run wá. Kì í ṣe ìjọ Adébóyè Abóyèdépò. Wọ́n tó Oyèdépò ṣe ti fẹ́ tún fún àwọn èèyàn. Ó fẹ́ fi ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe ẹni tó máa tún máa lead. Kánà tó ká ẹni tí wọ́n pè tó pẹ́ ẹni tí wọ́n pè.
It's a multiple confusion, sir.
He didn't have a call. He didn't have the calling. But he's not calling somebody. Because he went in locker. I think to my phone. And when you look at the book of Matthew 6, from verse 18 to 24.
Yes, sir.
Only as you were in quarrel, only be about quarrel, who are just in Lokwamawa. Only as you were in quarrel, Joe, commenting to my shaking to my inheritance. Only just consider the lilies. How the Lord clothed them at the best of the air.
Sir, but what's the role of the church in this confused diasporan black people? I mean, there are people that in Dubai now, they cannot come home because they are not paying certain money. They are locked up there. People in Malaysia who are now locked up. Government is not even intervening. People in Europe who are locked up in one circumstance or the other. Some, their wife has taken their property. They are just wandering on the streets. Some are just broke. They are confused. They want to go and commit suicide. What is the role of the church? What should the church do? And what does the country, if the country is not even doing anything, if the political leaders have failed in their citizen diplomacy, what do you think the church should do? Because we have a lot of men of God that go there, organize crusade, collect money, and come back to Nigeria, sell their book, come back to Nigeria. Like recently, the publisher of Sahara Reporter did a story on the church, that is the MFM, that used to take book in there and sell it, collect money, book on how to deliver themselves. So if the church is there, what should the church do to relieve these people from their problem and bring them back on the path of glory?
I don't know how you want to handle that your question.
Sorry, sir.
In the Bible,
Okay, sir.
the Lord said, I never believe in a house built with hand. Your church is in your heart.
The church is in your heart.
Is here. Now when you look at Matthew 23 from verse 21 to 28, he said, these old people here, only they like to wash the back of the plate.
The back of
and
the
nobody is ready to wash the inside. Why don't you remove the person in your eyes before you remember the one of the other person? So, John 15 verse 1 to 5, John 15 verse 16 to the end, then John 16, 1 to 8. The issue, the story of the prodigal son. Then when you go back to the book of Matthew 25 from verse 1 to 10, Matthew 25 verse 18 to 24, he said, when they believe the wedding may not hold, some people kept their money. There are 10 virgins.
Yes, sir.
But 5 was so clever. Then the other 5 was so stupid. So when they now got to the place,
maybe they were confused, sir.
that's to answer your question.
Okay, sir.
That church cannot do anything for them. Because all those money you believe is in the church cover. It's already in Adeboye's pocket.
Jesus Christ.
He's already in Oyedepo's pocket. He's already in Abiara's pocket. Do you remember what Abiara did 20 years ago in Maryland? He said anybody who, when he was building a Lakewood church there, he said anybody who wanted to have a baby boy should contribute $100. Any young couple, anybody, and anybody who wants a baby girl should contribute $50. And he gave them about 50 envelopes.
Is he allocating the babies to them directly, sir?
And because he's full.
Okay,
he's a fool. He's a fool, he's an arm robber. He was a plank seller in Ibadan. Before he called himself a senior pastor. You see, when you look at all these people, who promoted them to senior pastor? Do you see pastor in the Bible?
No, sir.
That name they are calling themselves, is it in the Bible?
No, except deacon I've seen.
No, we only have shepherd.
Okay, shepherd. Okay, sir.
And when you go back to the book of 1 Corinthians 12, it says some people teacher, some people apostle. But he didn't say anything, some people senior pastor, or senior apostle, or mother celestial, or everlasting bishop.
No, Bishop Emeritus, sir. It's Pastor Emeritus.
He will still put an everlasting bishop.
Okay, sorry, sir.
But when death comes, it will dethrone you. Tikubade agbe oyele. Torí mo mọ̀ pé ẹnu ẹ̀ dùn, emeritus of my apparatus. Emeritus at apparatus of Esumora.
Sir, sorry, sir. Yes,
Wọ́n ló mọ̀. Sórí Tikuba today, mo máa drop emeritus from Apo to ROIP. You know when you go to university, you get all the whole title.
yes, sir. PhD,
At the end of the day, they will call you Mister.
No, so people reject it, sir. If you call them at the party, they
He's
reject
still
it.
Mister.
They will come out and tell you that they are chief doctor,
No.
professor.
It's only in Nigeria people like a title.
Yes, sir. People reject
You know when I was coming back from America,
Okay, sir.
this last one,
Okay, sir.
I'm on my t-shirt and knicker. The way I put it on in Nigeria.
Why did you dress like that, sir?
And my trainers. Yes, sir. And that's what can make me I want to travel light.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You know, Nigerian pastor that is coming from America. We go and buy the best suit. Want to have for rumura. She suit to need the Latin in Nigeria. A woman to
Yes, sir.
Oh, what they have dressed so simple.
Yes, sir.
Yoruba ni.
Yes.
Anybody to buy it is Yoruba any.
Ankara, Ankara, yes, sir.
Yes. Wanted to say that then kilo fat and don't bother láti lóyìnbó. At our double breasted. Ni luti omo rubi Sodom àti Gomorrah. You know at the airport and no, this country cannot be better again. It's not done in America. It's not done in this. She be not be baba esi. I go come over church travel. Kò gba visa tẹ́lẹ̀ mo gba tó dá church ilẹ̀ ló kún forúkọ church gba visa. So wọ́n lè mọ̀ lò. You know, he said in the book of Proverbs 1, from verse 10, Proverbs 6, 1 to 8, Proverbs 4, from verse 6 to 13, then Proverbs 3, from verse 16 to 24, then Proverbs 23,
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8, 9, then Jeremiah 9, from verse 10 to 14, then Jeremiah 8, 18. He said something. He said, we should not walk with them. We should not go their route. They will never put down this suit until they cause people to fall.
To fall.
Celestial that you said is the fornicating Celestial Church.
Yes, sir.
She will not pay. There is no any Celestial member who can make love to a woman having sultana on. No. But the same suit that somebody used to preach with Oyedepo, Adeboye, Abiara.
On the same altar.
The same suit.
Yes, sir.
They will take it to the hotel.
Excellent suit. Some other hotels, sir.
It can be Asabe Hotel.
Okay, sir.
To make love with the lady they have just, the fish they have just caught. Even some pastors, Ashimolowo, living abroad, they will buy 2 tickets, one for their girlfriend, that one will take Lufthansa, and they themselves will take BA. They will both arrive in the Maritime airport. They will now hang on the VIP waiting for their girlfriend to come. And this is the problem we're facing now. And they've learned it from each other. You know when a pastor said he went to a training?
Yes, sir.
To lọ sí course wo ni pastor to lè lọ. Jìbìtì ní gbogbo ó fẹ́ kó church lọ lóyìnbó ni. Ó fẹ́ lọ open account in London. You see, mi ò mọ bí wọ́n ṣe rò. Ṣorí Diaspora tó tẹnu mọ́ yàrá pápá Diaspora làwọn mi. Ṣo pé ayé iye ọjà ni.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Àkàngbàbí kọjá ni.
You're right, sir. You're right.
Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan ti tún ṣí o. So people in Diaspora need prophets. Those pastors have gone there to fool them. Do you remember the late Bishop Idausa?
Yes, sir.
He
That was a great
colonized,
man. Yes,
he
sir.
colonized,
Yes, sir.
he victimized, he robbed people, he did a lot of atrocities.
Even your
And he's a bony person. They are all together with Igbenedon. They are in the same court with Igbenedon. And he was even telling us the other time that my church is not, my God is not poor. If it is a kobo, if it's kobo, put it there. If it is 5 naira, put it there. You don't put it there. You see, with his sugar, he put a share. When you go to CNS today, go and look at all the alagba. Gbogbo wọn lẹ́yìn wọn ti fọ́.
Jesus.
Tí wọ́n fi ń la ọṣẹ láràárọ̀, eyín wọn ò lè rí bí eléyìí. Ilé tó máa fi sábẹ́ ahọ́n, ilé tó máa fi sábẹ́ yá. Ṣé Ọlọ́run ló rán wọn tó tó yìí? Kíyèsí Ọlọ́run ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Serious, sir.
Ṣé bó rí ẹ̀yẹ àwọn pastor Nigeria of recent?
Yes, sir.
When they were praying for Buhari to die.
Yeah, all of them.
Do you have the life of somebody in your hand? Do you have the right? Where is it in the Bible that you should pray for somebody to die? The life you did not give to a person. And you're asking God to come. That's to say, they did not know the Bible and they are not connected.
They are not connected, sir. They are disconnected.
And look at Oyedepo. He predicted. He said, vote for the thief.
Yeah.
Don't vote for the killer. Had they been in Buhari's shoe, I will just go there now to pick him for defamation of character. Who is a killer? Who is a thief? Because they have settled them. He didn't want to pay for his jet park again.
Yes, sir.
I heard that man is coming out now with a property
Tax.
tax on everything.
Yeah.
So those are the things. And the bankers too, which good luck Jonathan gave them money for bailout. Then the man said, is it not right now for you to bring back this money?
They say it's a free
and
money,
they said
sir.
it's a free money. They
There's
overthrow that.
There's a dash, sir.
You know, bank has been sick since good luck Jonathan. The money, this bailout money is government money.
Bailout funds.
And that is the money they are paying back every morning. They are using government money for government. And then their wife will be going to Dubai every weekend. And then when they took all this money, they said the computer is down.
The server is down.
It's only in Nigeria you hear the server and the computer is down. Because everybody is fraudulent. They cut corners every 10 minutes. Olórí alájọ náà pè ní bank manager. Iṣẹ́ tó lọ join pẹ̀lú suit àtàgbárí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá employ wọn ní bank manager ní pẹ̀lú aṣọ dúdú lọ́rùn. Òun náà wá káwọ́ sẹ́yìn àmàlì káàkiri nínú ilé. Olè, olórí olè, bàrá o, oníjìbìtì. Tó bá rá àwọn ọmọ wọn náà wọn tó fẹ́ ṣe banking and finance. Kí náà finance? Ṣé pure water àbí cocoa?
Finance oil, finance oil and gas.
They can't get out. They should go and sleep. So to come back to the self-esteem,
Yes, sir.
church cannot save them. Because those pastors that they believe are pastoring them
Yes, sir.
are not called by God. He said, I know my people and my people knows me.
That's a very horrible one.
And he said, when they heard my voice, they know I'm the one talking. That's Luke 10. Luke 10 from verse 13. Go and check. He said, when they heard my voice, they know I'm the one talking. Okay, they brought a boy here some times ago. The boy has having mental problem for the past 18 years. They called me from America. That, sir, we are bringing somebody to your church. I said, bring it. God will solve his problem. I'm not the one. Then after 3 weeks, the boy he's gone. He's already okay. He could have told you anything. What we used to cure that boy, I don't know. The one that walked up in those things we gave to him, I don't know. But I make sure him to remain in the church. Maybe when the angel come, he will be able to see you. According to what he said in the book of John 4, 1 to 10. He said, when the angel do come, where are you, this man? Don't give us a bad name. Now take your bed and go home. But we never learned that church helped the man. They said, go home. To what home? Go into the world. And Jesus did not look for a job for him. So church cannot help the people in Libya. Church cannot help the people in what? In London. Church cannot help anybody in Guatemala. Church cannot help anybody in Japan. No.
They're on their own, sir.
Oh, on their own. If there's something more than on their own. Because who sent them? And they started in lies. And they are reaping lies. You know why you can miss your brother going to the embassy? When you ask, where are you going? And he's going to the embassy. For them now to call you after 10 years and he's in prison in London. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because they have never one day worked for mercy. They have never, their father, their great-grandfather has never one day worked for mercy. Matthew 5 from verse 1 to 10. Only tó bá ṣàánú, aláàánú gbà.
And tó bá ṣàánú, aláàánú gbà.
Then Psalm 37 from verse 6 to 10. Then when you look at the statement of the man Job, in Job 1 to 4, Job 2 verse 10, Job 3 18, then Job 4 verse 8, then Job 23, Job 18, Job 19, then Job 42 from verse 10. He said, Job, pray for your friends. Job, pray for your friends.
They missed the road.
He said, Job, they will believe when you are the one doing something that is, you are the one that have insanity. But now pray for them. After you have finished praying for them, I will pray for you. All they took away from Job was returned in double fold. But Adeboye has been taken from people since long ago. Oyedepo has been taken. Dausa has been taken. Abiara has been taken. Ayonide has been taken. All of them have been taken. Even some people call their church ministry.
Yes.
They don't have any name to pick from the Bible.
International ministry.
Because they are coming from the Muslim background. He said David Oyedepo ministry. So it's easier for Buhari now to tax him because it's a ministry.
Sorry.
So when you look at it,
Yes, sir.
Genesis 18, from verse 4 to 10, he said, young man, the three people, please come and eat food. Come and drink water.
They were passing by, sir.
Abraham was working for mercy.
Was working for mercy.
Yes, when you look at the book of Genesis 14, from verse 14, he said, Abimelech, if you give me this money, the Lord has promised me. Let me wait for the one of the Lord. In chapter 13 of Genesis, they said Abraham was so rich in cattle. Nigerians are lazy. Home and abroad. It's only the one in abroad. They taught them in a hard way. And but wọ́n fi kọ́kọ́rọ́ sí wọn lẹ́nu, wọ́n fi kọ́kọ́rọ́ sí wọn lẹ́pọ̀n. Àwọn tí wọ́n rà lọ sí Qatar, àwọn tí wọ́n rà lọ sí Saudi Arabia, àwọn ẹrú tí wọ́n rà lọ sí Doha, gbogbo wọn tó castrate. Àgbàlagbà náà fi castrate wọn tó fi yọ owó ẹ̀pọ̀n wọn. Àwọn tó ń yọ tó dẹ̀kú mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ jù sínú odò kẹjà jẹ́.
Jesus Christ.
So wọ́n sọ wọ́n di destitute. Do àwọn títí British rà lọ àti Americans náà fi ilẹ̀ pé kókó wọn ṣèlérí. Ó pẹ́ tí ìyá ti ń jẹ wá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ diaspora or no diaspora. Ṣé Buhari lọ sí diaspora?
No, sir.
Ṣé Abacha lọ sí diaspora?
No, sir.
Ṣé bí ò bá jẹ́ military? Ṣé Babangida lè ní visa?
No, sir.
Come on. Well, we need to work for mercy. When you look at the book of 1 Samuel 22 verse 26 and 1 Samuel 26:26, only I've been there, my son, my brother Saul, Ogami Saul, I've been with you last night. I am the one that caught the edge of your garments. And even your glasses, I put a mark. Oh, you were here when I slept? He said, yes. I'm a peaceful human being, and I'll be working for mercy. And I know you to be my boss till tomorrow. And the anointing is on you. He said, oh my God. Then he raised up his two hands. He said, enemy will not capture you in life.
That's Saul to David.
Saul to David.
So his enemy prayed for him.
Till tomorrow. He said it is Abner, the chief of army staff, that is causing commotion between me and you. So I don't know. And when they came back from the diaspora, you know, they took $5,000. Ṣé pé tí sójà bá gba salary, ìyàwó àmàyídì kiri ní ọ̀sẹ̀.
In the barracks.
Ẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ yìí. Ó tẹ̀lé múra kó ṣígbà ìyálẹ̀. Kó gbogbo blóbló síta. Mi ò mọ̀, but tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ tuntun ju owó yẹn tán, wọ́n máa gbọ́ pé Sergeant Bulus and the wife was fighting just like Iraq war last night. Gàrí títọ́ ẹ̀wà títọ́. Sergeant Bulus dẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ bọ́ obìnrin sùn. Ìyẹn ti tálẹ̀ padà nù bóyá ó ti fi ẹsẹ̀ táwóró ẹ̀pọ̀n ẹ̀ níbi tó títì. Òun náà wá bínú sódì pé a máa kú sí nílé ni. But that fight will not last than 3 a.m. O máa tún readjust. But tóbìnrin bá dẹ̀ rí pé ọwọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ yẹn pọ̀ jù lára àwọn àlá o. You know, the woman will surrender. Torí kò sẹ́ni kẹta láàrin wọn. Àfi Jésù tó ń record. Ṣé when you look at it, it's a very simple story. Life will live. Then it said in 1 Peter 3, verse 9,
yes,
Hosea 6, verse 6 to 7, then Luke 10, 29 to 37, then Luke 6, 35 to 38, then Matthew 5, verse 7, Hosea 4, verse 1, James 2, 13. Then when you look, you are working for mercy.
For mercy?
Yes.
So you have to work.
If your father is good, you know my brothers and children, kudos to them, the sons of Ganifa Wemi.
Yes, sir. The late Chief Ganifa Wemi.
You know, none of them involved into politics.
No, sir. They're all on their
Can you compare them with the son of Saraki?
No, sir.
Can you compare them with the son of Awolowo?
Not at all.
Those state people are very, very, they know what they want. Million to me here. A gather prophet for prayers, a gather care. Even he said in 1 Corinthians 13, 14 and 15, If they reveal anything to 3 prophets in a place, he said one will carry the message, one will deliver. Once you know you are wrong, how can a carnal person called a spiritual person gather people? Are we in the barrack?
Maybe for a coup.
You want to force the hand of God?
Maybe for a coup.
No, 2 Chronicles 18.
Yes, sir.
From verse 10. He said, I've gathered 400 prophets that will pray for Micaiah. And when they were leaving, he dashed them a bag of what to take home. He said, but there's still one man we have to call, Micaiah. But when Micaiah came, who carried the mantle, he said, I'm here, sir. What do you want me for today? He said, hey, I want to go to war. Can you pray for me? He said, no, sir. You don't need prayer. You are a knucklehead person. You want to do it to show the old people that you are the most powerful king. You will go and you will never come back. He said, take him and put him inside the guard room. So when I come back, I will deal with him. He says, look at my face. We will not see again. Those are prophets. Do we have that type of prophet in Nigeria? No, it's only Prophet Marcus. You bring your gun and don't run. If you force me to go and die, if you force me to death, I will go to go and relax early than the time. To back permit more loss on here, but I don't will leak back. You know, so when you look at Isaiah 23 from verse 10,
yes, sir.
He said, I will use people's life as a restitution.
Isaiah 43 verse 3.
From verse 10.
Was 4.
Yeah. Only me of fear me any 43. Only me of fear me any rock with me. Then he said in Psalm 139, 1-5, only before they think it, I am with you. Then when you look at the book of Acts of the Apostles, 23 verse 13, only we will not sleep, we will not sit down, we will not listen to anybody until we destroy Paul.
Not even eating salt and pepper.
No. And before he goes there, the information is leaked.
That's crazy.
Who is in charge is God.
God himself.
So my brother, Nigeria should see that we are sons of kings. All the mineral resources we needed in the world is in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, yeah.
When you go to Ondo State, the second largest bitumen. But being Nigeria is mentally derailed a little.
The leadership.
The leadership till tomorrow. They've not started anything on bitumen since independence. And they are still going out to buy asphalt to do good roads. We should beg Buhari if he should think about that. Look at the Ajaokuta. Every country are producing the car they are using. You look at Tata.
Yes,
Abacha went to go and bring us Tata. What is Tata? Tata that cannot move from here to Abuja, then he will be doing overheating. A vehicle producing what in India. And we have all this, everything here. Buhari started the Ajaokuta rolling mill. But when it now comes back, Obasanjo destabilized them. And all the contractors that wanted to come and work there, even to privatize it, they said they need a tip.
Tip again?
Oloko yan to fẹ́ wá ṣiṣẹ́ nílùú ẹ̀ wá. Àwọn mínísítà tó kóra jọ pé wọ́n tún ní ìdí tip lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ṣé o ti rí irú bí Nàìjíríà ṣe rí? Àwọn mínísítà Ọbásanjọ́, àwọn mínísítà Goodluck Jonathan. You want to see my husband pay $10,000? Put it inside the perfume box. Ṣé bó wọ́n náà gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé wọn yìí? Ó ní aṣíwèrè ní gbogbo wọn.